Hey there, curious minds. Have you ever looked up at the sky and spotted a helicopter flying low, dark as the night, with no markings or lights? If you have, you're not alone. Today, we're diving into one of the most intriguing and mysterious conspiracy theories of our time, the legend of the black helicopters. Are they real or just a product of paranoia? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you might start questioning everything you thought you knew. Picture this: it's late at night, you're out in a quiet, rural area, when suddenly you hear the unmistakable sound of rotor blades cutting through the air. You look up, and there it is, a helicopter, pitch black, flying low with no lights. It's almost as if it doesn't want to be seen. What is it doing? Who's inside? And why is it flying so close to your home? The black helicopters conspiracy theory isn't just a recent phenomenon. It dates back to the 1990s, when reports of unmarked helicopters began surfacing across the United States. Some say these helicopters are part of a secret government project, linked to everything from surveillance to the New World Order. But where did this theory come from, and why did it spread like wildfire? In the early 90s, the media began picking up stories from people in rural areas who claimed they were being watched by these mysterious helicopters. The sightings were so frequent and widespread that they quickly became a topic of national conversation. But was there any truth to these claims, or was it all just mass hysteria? Now, here's where things get really interesting. Some conspiracy theorists believe these helicopters are used by a shadowy branch of the government, one that doesn't answer to Congress or the public. They argue that these helicopters are involved in everything from spying on citizens to carrying out covert military operations. But is there any evidence to support these claims? According to some reports, black helicopters have been seen near sites rumored to be connected to secret military bases, like Area 51. Others claim they've been used to enforce martial law in remote areas, far from the eyes of the media. But here's the thing: despite all the sightings and stories, no one has ever come forward with concrete evidence. No photos, no official documents, nothing. So why do people continue to believe in them? Let's take a step back and look at the other side of the story. Many experts believe that the black helicopters myth can be explained by something much simpler: routine military training exercises. The military often uses helicopters for training, and these helicopters are typically painted in dark colors to blend in with the night sky. Could this be the real source of the sightings? When you think about it, it makes sense. A helicopter flying low at night, with its lights off to avoid detection, could easily be mistaken for something more sinister. Add in the natural human tendency to fear the unknown, and you've got the perfect recipe for a conspiracy theory. But what about the idea that these helicopters are part of a larger plan, a new world order? Some people believe that these helicopters are being used to enforce the will of a global elite, who are secretly pulling the strings behind world events. Is there any truth to this? Or is it just another layer of paranoia? To understand why the black helicopters conspiracy theory has persisted for so long, we need to look at the psychology behind it. Conspiracy theories often arise in times of uncertainty and fear. They give people a way to make sense of the world when things feel out of control. And the black helicopters theory is no different. It's a way for people to explain things they don't understand. In the 1990s, when the black helicopters myth first took off, the US was going through a period of political and social change. The Cold War had just ended. The internet was on the rise, and people were starting to question the role of government in their lives. It's no surprise that a theory about secret government helicopters would catch on during such a time. But just because we understand where these theories come from doesn't mean they're harmless. Conspiracy theories can have real-world consequences, leading to fear, mistrust, and even violence. That's why it's so important to look at the evidence, or lack thereof, and think critically about what we believe. So, what's the truth about the black helicopters? Are they real, or just a figment of our collective imagination? While the evidence suggests that these helicopters are nothing more than routine military aircraft, the fascination with them tells us a lot about our own fears and suspicions. At the end of the day, the Black Helicopters conspiracy is a reminder to always question what we're told, but also to seek out the truth, no matter how uncomfortable it might be. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most enduring conspiracy theories, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. And as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think the black helicopters are real, or is it all just smoke and mirrors? Thanks for watching, and remember, stay curious, stay informed, and most importantly, stay critical.